Oh, hey there. I know what you're wondering. This is a very sexy pose. I wonder how long he can keep it. The answer is not that long. But if you were also thinking, well, that's a very weird start for a review, you're right. Well, in all fairness, this was gonna be a totally super professional kind of perfume review, but then a pandemic happened and some lockdowns, we dyed our hair, we all went insane. So instead, enjoy this mess. Has this ever happened to you? So you're a guy and you want to go on a date with your girlfriend or your wife in this magical, mystical night of passion. But honestly, you fucked it up so many times in the past with your choices, it's not even funny. You're thinking to yourself a new perfume or scent will do the trick and seduce her, but you have no idea where to go or how to search anything, so you go online for a reviewer to tell you.
Hey guys, ich bin me, your boy, Hans Christian Andersen III, and I'm about to tell ya all about my new uber super sexy mass appealing beast mode perfume that will make all the frown wanna hang around.
That's all good and great, but here's some problems that might happen in real life with real women and real men, you know? So you're a man, you date a woman, not a girl. That means he's into men, not boys who smell loud and obnoxious. You know, the sexy sense that some reviewer gave you as an advice. That's great, but here's the big problem. You're falling into a trap. Because you're gonna smell like everyone else. Let's face it, men, if they want to impress and they don't know a lot about perfumes, even if they do, they just go online and search top 10 sexiest perfumes. And a guy will tell you those 10 perfumes that are very sexy, and guess what? He's okay, he's right, he's not lying to you. Maybe he's give you the most popular ones, but here's the problem for you. You're gonna smell like everyone else because everyone is going in that list. That's not bad if you're going to a family gathering, to work, with your friends, but in a date setting, that's horrible because the last thing you want is to smell like someone she knows. And if you have the scent that everyone bought, you're gonna smell like everyone else. So you don't want to smell like your brother, your father, your co-worker, or your asshole ex. That's a horrible first impression, and even if she's your wife, you don't want her having those images in her head while you try to be all cool, leaning. You know, let's go outside the box and let's see our options. Because like I said, your date is not 16 years old. Your wife is obviously not 16 years old. If she is, I'm gonna call the... No, I don't want to go there. Your girlfriend is not 16 years old and your wife is definitely not 16 years old, and if she is, I don't know you, I don't want to know you, but women are into men, right? And I get it, you got the perfume, it's mass appealing and everyone wears it, but you smell like a teenager, and that's not good. If you're a guy in his 30s, 40s, keep it simple, keep it classy, because women are into sharp-dressed, clean-cut looking, full bird rocking, chest hair sewing, suit wearing, mature acting, respect commanding, getting the job kinda man. And yes, I read all of this because it's long. The first image that comes in my mind when I say those words is James Bond, right? And not every James Bond, definitely not the newest incarnation, no, fuck that. I'm talking about the OG, the original, the Sean Connery type, rest in peace, Sean. But if you wanna be like that, if you wanna be a sharp-dressed, cool-looking kind of guy that commands respect, and you don't wanna spend a lot of money, I kinda have the perfect scent for that. Now, what kind of perfume this type of man would wear? What kind of perfume James Bond kind of looking guy would wear? He would probably go for something classy, sexy. And if you're wondering how those two can combine, it's pretty simple. It's when you look super cool, super sharp in the corner, looking amazing, dressed in a dresser, your coat, your scarf, but still you look sexy as hell. Then if you can combine those two things, they go for the classy and sexy. And I have the very affordable choice for just that kind of person. Instead of going for the hype train, the mass appealing scent that everyone wears, the very niche, expensive scent that someone tells you should wear for the women to flock around you, the one that has the tears and the blood infused inside the scent of the perfumer, don't go for that. That's kind of weird. I wouldn't recommend that. We can go for something affordable. And to me, this scent is all about that. I'm talking about Ferrari leather essence. And I love when a perfume looks exactly like it smells. You can see the leather, you can see the whiskey kind of color that it has on the side. So it smells exactly how it looks, and I love that, but I'm gonna talk more about this. So what's inside of this? Well, we have lavender, we have clove bud, we have violet leaf, we have cinnamon, we have patchouli, we have leather, we have tonka bean, we have black silacord, and if that's not manly, I don't know what it is. We have oud wood. Now, you can tell from the notes that it's classy, something a mature person would wear, with a nice suit, with a nice coat, but also very sexy in the same time. And that's the thing that makes it really interesting. And that's why I went to the James Bond comparison, because James Bond, when you think about it, he's a professional, you know, he's charismatic, he gets the woman, he looks good, he always looks good, he always have a nice suit on him, and he looks professional, he looks like someone who would kill you with a judo throw. That's a real thing, don't do it to your friends. It's 70s movies, no one cares. Anyways, forget about the notes, because I don't think James Bond would care about the notes. It's all about the smell, and here's how it smells. It's leathery, it's sweet and spicy with that cinnamon inside. It's very sexy to me. It's very classy, and it fits extremely well in that image that I said about that type of person who's a professional. He looks sharp, he looks cool, he's a man, takes no shit from anyone, but also he's very appealing to the eye. He has something in him, something interesting that makes you want to go, I want to know more about this person, but if you do learn more, unfortunately, he will have to kill you. So it's kind of an interesting person. It's a mature scent, it's a classy yet sexy, and that's the best part, and it costs absolutely nothing. I remember I got it around 20 euros back then, probably it's the same price. It looks amazing on the shelf. If we forget about the notes, it gives me this whiskey kind of feeling, like a really nice, don't mix it, don't stir it. That's it, it's a very classy yet sexy perfume that a real man should have. And instead of going to your bubblegum bullshit mass appealing perfumes, try this instead. Your woman will be, wow, where was this guy when I married him? And yeah, usually men, we think date, we think bright, loud, you know, colorful, and that's okay. So maybe if you can try something different, maybe you'll have different results, because every person is different, every woman is different, every man is different. And some of us, men and women, we appreciate someone who is mature in spirit, not in age. Someone who knows what they want, someone who talks, someone who speaks, walks, dressed like a mature person. And that gives some kind of confidence. This exerts confidence. And it's always appealing, honestly. So maybe try this. And the best part is, if you are 18, if you are 40, if you are 50, it's perfect. Now, why it's perfect? Of course, for mature men, this can work for all the reasons that I described, but if you are a younger guy and you try to take the chance to get dressed a little bit, you know, I don't want to say better, but you know, your shorts and your weird shirts, I don't get young people anymore, I feel very old, but if you try to get this instead, maybe your girlfriend will have a different look on her face when she smells it, because this will make the other person want to come closer to your neck, because it's interesting, mature and fancy, classy, interesting, and when you go closer and you get a better smell, all the sweetness, all this whiskey kind of vibe, all this leathery feeling from lavender and the leather and the cinnamon, it's very inviting. Can you wear it in the office? Of course. Can you wear it in a business meeting? Of course, because it's professional. Can you wear it on a date? Of course. You're gonna look professional and sexy at the same time, and you're gonna go for that James Bond type of vibe, so why not? It's a very dangerous kind of scent. You want to go closer to smell it. You want to find more about it, but you shouldn't, like I said, because you're probably gonna die. So if that's the vibe you want to go after, this is your chance. And here's a little tip. You know, many people will tell you, go buy this for a date specifically. And while their choices are good, they're not really applicable to real life. You know, because sometimes a woman might not really appreciate you smelling like a plum or like a, I don't know, watermelon. That's really good. And yeah, is it sexy? Sure, but in a date environment when we are 30, 20, 40, and we wanna be ourselves, look good and feel good with our other half, sometimes going a little bit classy, maybe it's the better choice, sometimes. And that's why I'm giving you this alternative. This is one of those perfumes. I will gladly talk more about others that fall in this category, but all in all, it's a perfect choice for that kind of person and that kind of environment. And if you feel like that person and if you're gonna be in that environment, why not try it and be the only person in that room rocking this perfume and looking professional and sexy as hell at the same time. And that's it. Love to see you in another video down the line. Leave a comment and subscribe, guys.
Da, comrade. Everything is going according to the plan. Soon, our uber super sexy mass appealing Basenote perfume will be in every guy's wardrobe, and we will ruin all the relationships and marriages.
Not so fast, Monsieur the Pushy. I'm afraid I can't allow that, Monsieur the Pushy. You see, my name is Bond. James Bond.